Greetings Tanglers, welcome to day 15 of Inktober 2025. Today we are going to be looking at the tangle Puffle by Sandy Hunter. Okay, so I have actually decided to use one of my big spaces, and I'm actually going to be putting Puffle, which is today's tangle, and Tripoli, which is tomorrow's, in this same space. So for Puffle, Puffle actually has a bunch of options to it. So I'm going to show it to you, hopefully, a couple of different ways. We'll see how this goes. So Puffle is going to start with a little bit of kind of the beginning of printemps, but it very quickly opens up into what I like to think of as kind of an upside down flux, which is like a teardrop. So it's important that I come back and touch that spot. And now it's going to be an upside down, or actually, I don't know, depending on how you draw a flux, I guess. So now we're doing this same idea, but in the other orientation. So rounded at the top, coming back to touch, and we just alternate this. So I'm going to stop that right there for now, because I'm going to start showing you some of the other versions of this. But once you have this part, we then just do some interior tethered auras. So from that tip, I bring that smaller flux type shape and even smaller. So it depends on your space as to how many you can fit. And so that is Puffle. But then what Sandy does is she tells us that we can have, she calls these lobes, and that we can have as many lobes as we want. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to continue just so that I'm seeing some other ideas of this lobe. So I could have two lobes, which is going to be more like a heart. Two lobes. But if I had three lobes, and I'm just going to start curving this a little bit just to fit my paper a little better. It's whatever we want. Now, just going to go back to 2 a couple times. And I'll go back to 1. Which I typically would not do it like this, personally, in a piece. I would just choose one. And then we ended off down here, since we started here at the top, I'm going to end it at the bottom with that little bit of a printemps curl. And so then I'm just going to go back in. And add those auras. But notice I'm treating each lobe individually. So a 3-lobe top gets 3 lobes in it. And if I drew them bigger, I would be able to get another aura inside like I did with the first. But based on my space, I don't really think that I had room to do that. So when I have the room, I put it in, and when I don't worry about it. So that's Puffle. And then I'm just going to put my shading down in the corners. I could see another kind of shading where I more do an every other along the side so that maybe it looks a little more like it's folded. That would be another interpretation of the shading. But there we have it. There is Puffle by Sandy Hunter. Come back tomorrow and we will be doing Tripoli. Bye-bye.